1994 Collector's Choice Alex Rodriguez Rookie Cards saw the future. The 1994 Collector's Choice Alex Rodriguez was a product of timing, and maybe a touch of irony washed in for good measure. From 1989 through 1991 or so, Upper Deck was busy upsetting other manufacturers' apple carts and disrupting the whole industry. When they swooped onto the playing field in 1989, they brought with them such innovations as premium cardstock, stellar photography front and back, tamper-proof packs, and onboard holograms to guard against counterfeits. Truth was, other companies had already brought most of those elements to bear in some form or another, but Upper Deck was the first one to whip everything up into one magical cardboard concoction, and they did most of it better than their predecessors had. And to be fair, they did at least some of the first holograms, probably. Yes, Upper Deck was in the business of producing premium baseball cards at a premium price. Setting their initial retail price in 1989 at 99 cents a pack when the rest of the card manufacturers were still in the 40-cent range set off a firestorm of controversy and a flurry of market activity that helped drive packs even higher, $2, $3, and up. So what does all this have to do with young A-Rod? Well, it didn't take long to realize that Upper Deck had a hit on their hands with that debut set of theirs, helped in no small part by making Ken Griffey Jr. their first card they ever released into the wild. That junior rookie card became an instant classic, and today stands as one of the landmark pieces in the hobby. One consequence of that wildly successful marriage, Upper Deck and Griffey, was that collectors started to realize that they could do better than what they had done before. I mean, why did Darryl Strawberry have to settle for a mushy brown Topps rookie card when Junior had a vibrant work of art? And so expectations rose. Old-timers grumbled about the state of the hobby. Surprise. But Topps, Fleer, and Donruss had seen a glimpse of the future, and it included flashy, high-quality cards with big price tags. They didn't want to be left behind with the grumblers. So they adjusted, adding card lines here, improving quality there, lacing their packs with chase cards. Soon we had premium sets and super premium sets and autograph cards and relic cards and disco 3D cards and one-of-ones out the wazoo. It was so exhausting, and by 1994 we were losing our focus in the hobby and our appetite for the next big, more expensive thing. And so, after all the other manufacturers had joined them in the Emerald City, and after pack prices had risen to the point that many young collectors really couldn't afford to buy a new pack of cards, Upper Deck took a step back. Enter Collector's Choice, a big new Upper Deck set designed to be attainable by all, to be kid-friendly, at the trend-bucking affordable 99 cents for a 12-pack. The question was, would anybody even care about cheap cards? And wasn't it slick how Upper Deck had tipped the narrative on its head in 5 years? In 1989, their 6.6 cents per card price point had spurred outrage. In 1994, their 8.25 cents per card inspired, well, yawns mostly, and a low rent feel. But one of those 8.25-cent dudes you could pull from Series 2 packs that strike torn summer was a young shortstop named Alex Rodriguez, all of 18 years old when he made his major league debut in July. The Seattle Mariners had made Rodriguez their #1 pick of the June draft just weeks before, though, and they were anxious to get him in front of their long-suffering fans before the strike took hold. To give them a glimpse of the future, a future the M's hoped would include A-Rod and Griffey in the same lineup, tearing up opposing pitchers, while Randy Johnson and Who shredded the opposing lineups. The Mariners did fulfill much of that vision over the next several seasons, though they never did make it to the World Series. And all three gents put up Hall of Fame careers, though it remains to be seen whether Rodriguez will eventually join teammates Griffey, Johnson, and Edgar Martinez in the Hall of Fame. And while Rodriguez appeared on nearly 5,000 cards during his long career, many of them with a hefty price tag right from the beginning, his Collector's Choice rookie card pretty much always lived up to the promise as an affordable alternative to an avalanche of overwhelm. Today, you can usually find this modest A-Rod rookie card for a few bucks or less in nice raw condition, with graded cards ranging from about $10 in PSA 8 to $25 or so for 9, and well into 3 figures for a perfect 10. Even if Rodriguez never makes the Hall of Fame cut, this modest rookie card will always stand as a mile marker, hailing the changes that lie ahead for the M's, the game, and for the hobby.